Yes, my people, una good afternoon. Now, good afternoon. So this morning I saw our brother, Mr. Abbott. He was crying. He was crying that they have looted his shops and they have looted his house. He was crying. So today we are going to do a bit of accounting class. Okay, we are going to do a bit of accounting class. So that you people will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, he is crying that they have looted his shop, they have looted his house. So today, what we are going to be studying accounting, we are going to be talking about what we call goodwill. Okay, goodwill. So in a company balance sheet, goodwill will fall under intangible assets. Okay, goodwill will fall under intangible assets. So at the bottom, we also talk about depreciation. Okay, we also talk about depreciation. Now, you see, goodwill, when you are calculating a company asset, goodwill, the figure is usually huge, especially if you want to buy a company. As you are buying the company, the company that is selling the company will factor in goodwill. So you have to pay for the goodwill of the company you are buying. Okay, so either it's a merger or acquisition, companies always put in their goodwill. They always put figure on it. Okay, ordinarily, as a layman, you cannot calculate goodwill because it's intangible. It's something you cannot touch. Okay, but we accountants, we know what goodwill means. You understand? So when Abbott comes, say, he's crying that they have looted, he's talking about physical assets now. But Abbott have done a lot of what we call intangible damage. Intangibles we cannot see. He has done it to people whether they are doing legitimate business or illegitimate business. Okay? So for example, a paranomigo, Abbott lied in the head of a paranomigo. He lied that a paranomigo was not supporting PDP with his full heart. Okay, lie. So that he has done what we call a damage that you and I cannot see. So maybe those period that a paranomigo could have been getting what we call goodwill from Aso Egodalo, he lost all those goodwill. Just because of what Abbott used in math, they talk. Just because of what Abbott said about a paranomigo. So he lost all those goodwill. A paranomigo is just an example. He did it to Akobe. He did it to Komedia. He did it to even Osayamore's son. So Abbott have used in mouth to destroy a lot of Edo people. I'm focusing on the one that are doing what we call legitimate business. So he forgot that, for example, Osayamore's son now, maybe he have an issue or Akobe. I was supposed to invite Akobe for my marriage. Just because Abbott is destroying Akobe, I will not invite Akobe for that marriage. So automatically, Akobe have lost that revenue, that income. Osayamore's son Jetun has lost that revenue. Komedia landlord has lost that revenue. So Abbott, if I say I should calculate, okay, the intangible assets that you have destroyed, the intangible assets of people that you have destroyed through your math, they are running into billions of naira. You can't put figure around it. You see, beneath the user they make parable say, which there's a big chop person picking. But when they chop your own, you go start to cry. My point is that what you Abbott lost is nothing, it's insignificant. Let's say 1% compared to what you don't use in market destroy. I'm talking about people that are running legitimate business. So I'm not talking about John Osage. I'm not talking about Destiny Bagua. I'm talking about people that are running legitimate business. People like Akobe, people like Jetun, even people like the Lady of Song. You understand? I'm using this opportunity to tell someone like Abbott is that beware of or be careful how you use your tongue. You can use it to destroy people, businesses. Okay, as an accountant, I can put figures on those things. Okay, I can put figures. I can tell you that the people that you have destroyed their business with your math, the income they could have received have run into billions of naira. It can easily be calculated. I can do it. I am an accountant. I can calculate it and I can do it. Okay, so that is what we call goodwill. It doesn't matter. Just go to any newspaper, business newspaper, go and look at their balance sheets. When you are looking at their assets, especially under what we call merger and accusation, when you are looking at their assets, they always factor in the goodwill. Goodwill is an intangible asset, and it worth a lot of money. It worth a lot of money. Another example of goodwill is that I have customers that know me. I have a brand. I have made brand. I can put, for example, I want to like this boy now that used to let me just say, Brother Mike, he page and everything is handling everything to me. So I'm going to put a price in Brother Mike's name. That's where the goodwill comes in. It's called intangible asset. You can't physically see it. So my point is that Albert have destroyed. I'm not here to mock Albert about his house or his shop that they loot, but I'm here to say that you have done a lot of damage to a lot of people that are running what we call legitimate businesses. What we call legitimate businesses. You have done a lot of damage with your mouth. So we have to be very careful the way we use our mouth to run things down. Now let's talk about depreciation. Okay, depreciation. Albert is coming out. He went to Google. He started showing us camera that in 2017, when I bought this camera, it worth so amount. It worth 600,000. Today it's 3 million. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't fucking work like that. I'm an accountant. I can tell you. Okay, every asset, as far as it's not land, even a house can depreciate. Depends on the area. You see, it's only a land property that cannot depreciate. Every other thing depreciate. As we depreciate, you understand? As we maybe some of the materials they used to build the house is getting old. So anytime you do a company balance sheet at the end of the year, there's a depreciation on everything, every property. There's a depreciation. Okay, we as an accountant, we have to look for the depreciation. Either it's 1%, 3%, 5%, depends. You understand? So that camera you brought out now telling us that today the camera worth 3 million. That is if you are buying it new. Okay, that is, let me put that quote there. That is if you are buying it new. But as far as say that your camera is old, okay, we will look for what they call depreciation on that camera. So probably today market, probably based on the high inflation in Nigeria, and because we use dollar and everything, probably as far as you use that camera, I don't know how to put it. Just as you buy that new car that day, that Mercedes Benz you bought, okay, that Mercedes Benz you bought, immediately you drive that car come off for garage, okay, immediately you drive that car come off for garage. Let's assume that car worth, when you bought it for 30,000 pounds. Immediately you drive that car come off for that garage. As you don't get back, as you come off for that garage, the value of that car have been reduced by 5,000 pounds. Okay, it now become automatically 25,000 or even 20,000 pounds. You never use them, or you just buy and you just drive and come off for the garage. The thing just make back, you just come off from the compound of the garage. As you just drive and come and the price go come down. That's all assets are like that. All physical assets are like that. They depreciate. I think the only car that don't depreciate very fast, or that you can sell and make an extra money, maybe a little bit of money, are Toyotas, are Toyota products. Okay, Toyota, especially Toyota. If you buy Toyota today, if you sell another a year time, you still get the same money. But every other asset depreciates. So I would say that your camera you show us, you are showing us the price of new one. The price of new one today is 3 million. But if we take account of the depreciation of that camera, probably because of Nigeria inflation and everything, that camera will not be more than 800,000 or 1 million, including the thing you said, all the things you said you pack, all the things you said you pack in your security man house, all those things they came to steal in your house, all of them are depreciated. Okay, I'm an accountant and I'm educating you about this. All have depreciated. The point I'm trying to make is that those things, don't be using the current value of today to value those things. No. You have to think of how to allocate the depreciation. I'm talking to you as a professional accountant. So, like I said, we were talking about intangible assets. Okay, we are talking about things you cannot see. Tangible asset is what you can touch physically. Intangible asset is what you cannot see. And what I'm saying is that under intangible asset, we have what they call goodwill. And Abatobase has destroyed a lot of goodwill that people could have enjoyed, especially those people that are doing legitimate business. Okay? Those ones did not kill. Those ones did not die. They live on. So what I'm trying to tell you is this, my brother, is that it is life. Continue with your life. Good luck to you. But the point I'm trying to make, you have not lost what you are thinking you lost. No. That camera, as far as you are using it, you have been using it to do events, it will depreciate. So don't be putting value of 3 million. No. That is not true. Okay, they must have depreciated. I'm telling you, all assets depreciate except land. Okay, all assets depreciate except land. And you have to be careful the way you use your mouth. Okay, you see, they say power don't last forever. You have to be careful the way you use your mouth to spoil people. Okay, because there are favors that could have come to these people that people will not give them the favor because of your mouth. And those people must have lost their goodwill because of that. Okay, this video is to tell you that your mouth does more damage than any other thing. I think Uname or Kagboma, Bini say now when they spread bad news about person, now they feel they kill them even before they die physically. So we have to be very careful the way we use our mouth. The point I'm making to Mr. Albert is that your mouth have destroyed many people. Your mouth I know God bless you with your mouth. But try to look for a way to use your mouth to be more positive than negative. Because that negativity destroys a lot of people. Okay? Now God not give me mouth the way he give you mouth. As God give you that mouth, try to use it to be doing more of blessing. Okay? More of blessing than curses. Okay? More of promoting people than bringing them down. Okay, this idea of I must bring someone down to go up. In business, when I was a student of Patrick Bet-David, he said it's not really good. It's not really a good thing. For example, you want to be popular, you have to bring the very black man down to go up. It's not a strategy that is good. I don't know who I will use to give example now. Try to use positivity. You can use the negative maybe for 1 or 2 times. You understand? Just as the very dark man used mobile death to become famous, you can use people's strategy, but look for ways. Always be looking for ways. Be creative and innovative and be looking for ways to be more positive. Okay? You can use negativity against someone to go up, but don't remain negative. Look for ways to translate it into good things. Just like what the very dark man has done. He started a charity. He made more money in charity than he has ever made fighting for people doing that. You understand? So try to look for ways to be more positive once you have that voice. Okay, maybe it's negativity that will bring you out there to the world. You know, being negative, maybe against John Osage, being negative against a Paramigo. But you get to a stage, you have to look for a way to be positive because you have already made your name at that stage. Okay? So I'm just talking about young people trying to come into the industry of blogging. Be very careful of coming in using negativity. Okay? Maybe you need that negativity to build your name, but don't just make it to all be negativity. Look for a way to be positive. Okay? By bringing in positive, by mixing it with positive, it's more rewarding because there's more damage being done by being negative. Okay? That is it, folks. We just talked about intangible asset, goodwill, and depreciation. Okay? Depreciation, I think it falls under liability in the balance sheet. Okay, so my name is Victor Vince. I'm a financial literacy teacher. I'm a money teacher. Okay, I do that as well. I'm a financial literacy teacher. My honors degree, my master's degree is in financial accounting. So I just saw that and said I should talk about it. Okay, so my name is Victor Vince. I'm a financial literacy teacher. I'm a life coach, a business coach, and executive life coach. Another word for leadership coach. Thanks for watching. And do have a productive day.